Hello everybody and welcome to the Guangzhou Metro during rush hour.
Morning.
We are on our way to meet a Guangzhou local who's going to show us around this wonderful city. We're going to get some breakfast, we're going to get some food, and wow, what a busy morning it is. Right about now it's around 8:30 in the morning, so the morning rush is on and we are heading hopefully for some morning dim sum. We literally had to miss around 4 of the trains because they were so full that we couldn't actually squeeze ourselves on, but thankfully so many trains come by so frequently, so we were able to eventually grab one and we're still on time.
It's actually really interesting to see how frequently the trains are. Like when one leaves, the next one arrives immediately, so it's really great and very handy as well.
Hello! We're here today with a new friend of ours and she's going to basically take us around and show us a local dim sum spot, and then hopefully we're going to go and explore a local side of Guangzhou as well. Very, very excited. The weather seems to be on our side so far. It doesn't look too bad. It's very, very hot though, but we'll see how the day evolves and see what happens. So right now we're in the older part, I guess you could say, of Guangzhou. Guangzhou is an incredibly important port. Many, many centuries of trade and business has happened right here and all along the Silk Road as well. And it feels very special to be roaming these streets right now and on the way to get some Cantonese dim sum for breakfast. Wow, morning rush hour on the train was pretty intense. Now we're definitely ready to get warmed up in our bellies. It's warm enough outside. Let's go and get some food.
So in Mandarin you call it 荣华楼, and in Cantonese it's 永华樓.
Oh, okay, cool. Welcome to that one. We're gonna go and try some food from here. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. It looks very, very busy already. I'm sure probably since early this morning as well. It's probably been selling stuff too. So we're very, very excited.
And the business has been established, as you can maybe see, in 1876. So definitely a heritage business. Yes. I don't know, can we just cross like...
Yeah, we're good. Oh, the excitement is real. Let's see if we can get across. You made it.
They think this part is pretty good. As for the upper floors, because how people are about old restaurants, the chef change.
People are particular.
You made it inside of... This is an old place. There's a lot of history in these walls here.
Whatever's not taken.
Very interesting. Beautiful building. I feel like we stepped into the 90s.
I now know why we never managed to actually get service. She just walked in, Vivian just walked in and just immediately was like, 3 people please. And we of course don't know how to do that, so we're a little bit like more mellow. So yeah, next time we're going in somewhere, we're gonna be like, 2 people please. Immediately, I need a table.
Guys, you'll probably notice here in this place as well, there's no QR code. So a lot of times when you go into a restaurant in the more modern parts of the cities, they have QR codes on the tables, and then you can literally just swipe that QR code. You'll get the menu, you'll be able to pay, you'll be able to do everything there. And then this here is a little bit more like what we have in the West still. We still have this sort of system in the West where you just have to speak to people and order food that way.
And in all honesty, we don't know how to use the QR code anyway, so it's good that it's like this. We're happy.
The windows are incredible here.
We're in a church.
Looks like we're inside of a church. Very interesting. The Church of Dim Sum.
Oh, the Dim Sum Church.
Yes.
I heard of her before, yeah.
I am loyal to the dim sum. And the general people that seem to be eating here are definitely of an older age. And that's probably for a good reason. This place has probably been known all throughout the years with the younger generations of the past. Here's the menu.
So one of the ladies just delivered some tea leaves, and now we are going to boil our own water, I believe. Let's close this, and it's like a 1950s kettle.
Yeah, it's really,
it's really cool though.
I've never seen something like this before.
And you have like an immediate like water connection directly to your kettle. I pressed this guy here on the side.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, because I was looking for the boil option.
It doesn't say I'm gonna boil.
It probably is, because you don't have any. You shouldn't have other functions.
Oh, it's gonna bake you a cake. It's gonna turn on the lights. It's a really nice setup though, that you can just basically deliver water to your table. I know this might sound, to Chinese people this might sound so normal, but to us it's like, oh, you can have water at the table. We didn't know.
Loose leaf tea.
Loose leaf tea. Yeah, I don't know.
So excited. Morning tea is like a big
it's
thing.
Very
in
early
Guangzhou.
in the morning. Yeah, we're still kind of a little bit like sleepy.
We're still kind of waking up. We just had our morning coffee before we left our hotel, which was nice, but we're ready to have some morning tea as well.
You do the tea in this one?
We have a ritual before the actual tea. So.
Oh, there's a ritual. That's gonna be
the
cool.
things you don't know. let's be
Who are we
ritual.
gonna sacrifice?
You have a goat that we're gonna send to heaven or something? I don't know.
So you can do this with tea, or you can just do this with boiling water. But just to not waste any tea, we sometimes just do it with boiling water. In Cantonese, we call this long wun. Basically, rinsing the utensils, rinsing the bowl, rinsing the utensils, but with a little bit of action. So don't worry about making any making noises in this process, because that's kind of the point.
Oh.
So kind of you boil it, and
Are you not burning your hands?
a little bit. Just try to not do that. yeah. And then you just pour it here. Gonna burn a little bit, but hopefully not so much. And done.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was easier than I
Sometimes
thought.
they give you like a separate bowl to take the water.
Is it like a spinny thing? No. Why does it look like a spinny thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Luke is gonna burn his hands.
Yeah, just be careful.
Okay, so you... Should I do it first?
Yeah, sure.
Halt, stop.
You don't have to like always pile it, but you can just do it whatever way you want, just as long as you.
I feel like
rinse everything.
to please the tea goat. I'm just making jokes. I hope you know that. Okay, so I'm wait, like this. Okay. Let's wash some dishes. Is that enough water?
Yeah.
More?
No. It just depends on how you like it. There's no strict
Oh, okay.
rules
no
about how
guidelines.
much water you use. Yeah.
And now it's hot.
Yeah. Just be very careful about it. 'Cause we just brave through. We just brave through the process.
You're braving through the process. Okay, I'm gonna. No. Wait. If I put this over here. No, it's too hot.
You failed the ritual.
I failed the ritual.
You're not allowed to drink tea today. Too hot.
You try it. Oh yeah. Mr. Knucklehead. Okay, this one goes here.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna pour everywhere.
Oh yeah.
It's okay.
So. I didn't make enough sounds.
No rules. No rules.
Okay, now it's your
I
turn.
didn't make enough sounds.
This is scary business.
It is scary business.
Let's boil your finger in the morning.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that mean that we have been eating from dirty utensils because we
Possibly.
haven't been cleaning our utensils?
This is just.
Okay.
So people from other provinces also have to get used to us doing this.
Oh.
Yes.
So it's just kind of to take the, like, in
Yeah.
case there's any type of bacteria on the chopsticks
Yeah.
and stuff.
And then pour this in here.
You were so much better than me.
I'm a specialist.
Specialist Luke.
Done. Ritual complete. Now, not know how to use chopsticks anyways.
I got nervous about it halfway. I kind of got self-conscious. And now we're gonna boil this guy. A lot of water being boiled today.
Oh yeah. I'm so excited to try the tea though.
Ah, me too.
What type of tea is this?
Green. So it's a town in Yunnan that's famous for the tea. So it's named after the town.
We wouldn't even know if we if the bag was open if it was green or black tea.
Sure.
Rice noodle rolls,
Rice
but
noodle rolls.
with like shrimp and also crisps inside.
Oh my god.
So this is the sauce. You don't. It's optional, I guess, because if this is already very salty, you don't have to take the sauce.
Is this like peanuts?
I'm not sure. They sometimes give different sauce in different restaurants. They sometimes give you soy sauce, but I'm not sure what this is.
Oh.
Huh.
The secret sauce.
And those guys?
What are these ones?
Oh, these are their specialty. It's like this little cake thing.
Oh, cool.
So it's like they name it after the restaurant.
Oh, cool.
Guanghua.
Huanghua.
And then they will kind of do this little gesture as a thank you, like a table gesture as thank you. This is like a hand version of kneeling down. Like basically, there's like a folk story. I'm not sure if it's the same everywhere, but the folk story I grew up with was that an emperor was going undercover with a servant to kind of like go into like the real world, like to leave the palace and kind of go into society. So they switched identities. So the servant pretended to be the master, and then the emperor pretended to be the servant. So when they were at dinner, and the servant, the fake servant, was serving tea to the actual servant, the servant kind of feel obligated to kind of do something to express his gratitude, or kind of to just because he doesn't feel he deserved the service, so he used his hands to pretend he was like kneeling, just prostrating towards the emperor.
Oh wow.
That's like a folk story.
Yeah.
For how this gesture came about. So when people pour you tea, you just do this gesture.
Oh, wow.
Kind of little knock on the table.
That's cool.
That's
Saying
so
thank you.
interesting. Also so culturally different, because if we do something like this in Germany, it's like, give me more. It's more like, oh, this is not enough.
Yeah, it's like a signal in Europe to like give more. It's like give me some more.
Or like when you're at the poker table, you're like,
Oh yeah.
another
true,
card?
True. Yeah.
So for us, it's thank you. It's basically
Ah,
thank you.
that's nice. You learn something new every day, and this is the benefit, guys, of having a local bring you around. We never would have found this place.
How do you manage?
You got it.
Okay, I got it. I didn't even know, in all fairness, that there was an upstairs to the bakery downstairs. I would have probably just stood in the
true.
bakery and be like, so where is this breakfast spot?
we would have just tried the baked stuff.
So you just... Okay.
Yeah.
I would have dunked it in the sauce. So this is a noodle on the outside, correct? Like rice noodle?
Rice paper.
Rice noodle roll.
Rice noodle roll.
roll. So
Or rice
it's
roll.
it's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
both. It's rice and noodle. No, rice noodle. And then on the inside there's shrimp and something that is crispy, like a crispy
crisps, yeah.
something.
No.
Okay. Oh, that's actually quite nice.
Yeah. It looks amazing. The genuine.
It's really, really good.
Yeah.
It's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Because looking at it, I was like, oh, that looks kind of different to,
Yeah, it looks
you
very
know,
different.
with the coloring, the red and so on. But it's really tasty. I would like to try the sauce. Is it okay for me to just dip it in there, or should I like pour it over? Okay.
Just dip it. It's okay.
Okay, I dip. Oh, it's like there's sesame oil in there, I think.
Oh, cool.
It's very tasty actually with the sauce.
Yeah.
Without the sauce, also great. With the sauce, like peanut, sesame type of thing. It's good.
But sometimes if they have enough taste in them, I don't.
Oh my god.
I'm bad.
That's really tasty.
Very, very good.
有一個粥剩攞落去食半個鐘啊！
They just gave us everything we ordered.
Oh my god, wow.
Okay.
So much
So
stuff.
this sponge cake aside, these are the 4 classics of, I guess, Cantonese morning tea dim sum
Yep.
landscape. So
Wow.
this is the chicken feet.
Chicken feet.
This is the shrimp dumplings.
Oh yeah.
This is siu mai, also with shrimp. Then this is the ribs.
And ribs as well. Oh my god.
And all of it, sorry if that might sound stupid, but all of it is then considered a dim sum?
Yes.
What does the
This
word
is all
dim sum
considered
mean?
dim sum.
Okay.
Aha.
Because in my head I was like the dumplings, that's the dim sum, and the rest is just pork ribs or whatever.
The
you
thing
know?
with the word dim sum is that we don't call it dim sum in the Chinese context, because it's more like, I think dim sum is the word that overseas Chinese
Yeah.
used and popularized when they open restaurants in Chinatowns and other
Oh,
places.
yeah.
Because we don't call this dim sum, we call it yam cha, basically drinking tea.
Yum cha.
Yam cha, that's
Yeah.
in Cantonese.
Cha
Yam cha, yeah. So for us, it's yam cha is basically drinking morning tea. So that refers to this entire thing of just eating these little snacks or different foods in the morning as like a formal breakfast. That's for us. Dim sum, the word dim sum or in Mandarin 点心 kind of generally refers to snacks or cakes.
Yeah.
Just with that doesn't specifically refer to this what we're doing here.
Oh my
so
God.
like dim sum in English refers to this,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's like in English.
Okay.
So
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We don't know anything about
And
this.
if we were to walk up to Chinese citizens and be like, hey, where's the next dim sum place? They would be like,
I mean,
I don't even know what you're referring to.
In Guangdong province, they probably know what you mean, but in other provinces, it might occur to them as like general
Yeah.
snacks.
Uh-huh.
So, but not this. 'cause
Tell
this
me
is
about your
very,
snacks.
Yeah, this is like a very Cantonese thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because dim sum is Cantonese. It's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Cantonese pronunciation. Because in Mandarin it's called 点心. So the reason it's called dim sum because Guangdong province is responsible for most of the overseas Chinese immigrants.
Yep.
Old school immigrants. Like nowadays, everybody can go out, but like in the old days, you know, basically the first or second generation of immigrants, they come from our coastal provinces. That's why if you speak Cantonese, it's easier for you to survive in a Chinatown overseas than if you spoke only Mandarin, because a lot of people there are native Cantonese speakers who might not speak Mandarin.
Oh,
That explains so much.
it explains basically everything, yeah.
It
Get so
also
many
explains the ducks overseas.
Explains the ducks as well overseas.
The orange ducks, I kind of feel like it's very
So
common
it's much
here.
more likely for you to find Cantonese cuisine in a Chinatown than
Yeah.
food from any other place in China.
Yeah.
It's just that we have a lot of people overseas. Like every Guangdong person has like some relative
Yeah.
in some other country in the world. Like I have relatives in Canada.
So when you see a Chinese restaurant somewhere in Europe, it's most likely Cantonese. What are you going to start with? There's so many options.
I don't know. So these four are savory and this one is more
This is
sweet,
sponge
or
cake. Yeah, these are salty dishes.
okay, I kind of feel like this then probably at the end. I don't
Yeah.
know. Just for my taste.
I'm going to go straight in and try one of these.
Shrimp. I
Shrimp
wanted to
ones.
say shrimp.
Shrimp
dim sum.
dumplings.
But no, shrimp dumplings.
God, it looks
No, this
so
is
good.
the no-no.
This is the no plate.
This is
You have
the
to put
yes
it in
plate.
here. We're learning. I'm not a northerner. I swear.
I think I want to start with the feet.
Yeah?
I don't know. I've been looking at these feet for such a long time now.
You've been looking at feet for a long time?
Okay. How do you feed?
Yeah.
Just go ahead and eat it. Don't worry.
Like all of it, or do you just like nibble?
You nibble around it. No one cares.
I'm just asking because there's toes in there, like toe bones.
There's toe bones in there.
How do you feed? Oh, she's going for it.
Lots of collagen.
I don't think it's spicy. I think it's
Is it good?
yours touched the chili. The
Oh,
one that you
yeah.
took.
The sauce is a little bit spicy.
I think we might have been missing out.
Yeah. Flavors are good on it.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
tasty. Interesting texture. Like it's a little bit. It's not like your average meat, of course, because it's like very collagen rich,
Yep.
like joint type of, like a tendon or whatever you want to call it. And but it's tasty, and the skin is also really nice. The skin is really soft. For whatever reason, I always assumed that the skin was going to be really tough on the feet, because a chicken foot kind of looks tough, but I guess you cook it for such a long time that it's not tough anymore.
Ah, okay.
So it's really tasty. Yeah, I like it.
I have a shrimp dumpling here. And whenever I see these types of dumplings, I always think of the movie Kung Fu Panda. It's like the first thing that comes into my mind when I see these types of dumplings. And I'm gonna do it just like Kung Fu Panda, and I'm gonna eat the whole thing at once.
His name is Po.
Oh. Oh my god. I'm not gonna be able to speak now for like 20 minutes.
You want me to speak?
Oh, it's so good. There's so much shrimp on the inside as well. The texture is super soft as well. I just can't get over how much stuff they managed to fit inside of that wrapping.
Yes,
and I love the roe, like the eggs on top too. What an incredible way to start the day off. So much very, very nutritious food actually. Plus the tea too. So you're getting tea, some sort of like a little bit of caffeine from the tea, or tea-ine from the tea. And you're also getting a very nutritious meal as well. This is amazing.
Oh,
That's the tea reserve.
This is
do I pour it from there
siu
into there
mai.
and then- Sorry, I'm useless.
I'm going to transfer my siu mai over here. This is going to be the next one that I'm going to try, I think, after I have another sip of this amazing tea.
Oh, wait.
This tea is fantastic.
Sorry, I did this guy. I forgot the knocking. Oh no, I'm pouring it myself. I don't have to knock.
you don't
Maybe.
have to do it. You can thank yourself.
I thank myself. Let's go now.
Absolutely delicious. What are you going to try next? I'm going to go for this one.
I'm still overwhelmed with the thought that I had a chicken foot and that I didn't dislike it. I'm like,
Yeah?
how did that happen? How did I get here? This one.
Siu mai.
Siu mai. You just pop the entire thing in, or you?
You can like
doesn't
nibble on
matter?
it as well. Bite it in half, yeah.
Look at the lady over there. That's really good. How do you say tasty in Cantonese? How mei? How mei? Really, how mei? Oh, whoa.
How do you say it?
好味。
Hao mei. Hao mei.
How mei?
Hao mei. Hao mei.
Very how mei.
Very hao mei.
Right.
Yeah? Let's give this a go. Xiao mei.
I feel decadent.
Xiao mei. Hao mei.
你冇叫啊！我冇出去，我理得你啊！我冇出去噶，一個壓力我一定收。而家我哋喺度守住呢個。
Incredible.
你三分鐘真係激死我啊！
It's so good. You're still going
It's
on
so
your
good.
chicken feet.
I kind of feel like I have to clean it properly. Nibble them toes.
It's tasty.
Oh, this is so good. This xiao mei is really tasty. Oh my god.
What is your favorite so far?
Xiao mei.
Yeah?
Yep.
I think this guy.
This is really good
I
too.
don't know his first name, but
Red rice noodle.
red and in Cantonese.
紅米腸。
How?
紅米腸。
Hong Mai Chao.
Chao.
Hong
Hong
Mai
mai
Chao.
chao.
This is my favorite. I call him Peter.
I call him Peter. That's a good name.
Perfect. Napkin.
Incredible. What am I
This is
gonna
more
try?
like
What
a-
am I gonna try?
Restaurant specialty. Because usually if you get this from the streets, it's the usual white rice noodle rolls. I mean, you can order them here, but I was thinking maybe you could do the red one.
Oh shit. I dropped a rib.
What's it? Oh, it was a rib?
It went flying, yeah. It was slippery. I'm so bad at using chopsticks. I'm learning.
That's the no-no plate. Yeah, put
That's
it on the no-no plate.
No. Okay.
And now you didn't get to try a rib. Let's do that again.
Try a rib. There's a bone in there, so I think you might have to kind of pick it away with your hand, maybe. Looks like very, very tender meat, though.
Pork?
Yes.
Pork ribs? Yeah, nice.
Very porky.
Very porky.
It's good though. It's very tasty. Wow. This is so nutritious
Yeah.
for a breakfast.
There's tons of protein in this breakfast. It's so good.
Like we kind of sometimes have just a Pop-Tart or something.
Ameri-
It's like the opposite.
The Western breakfast is so strange in comparison. It's like
Sugar
so
box.
sugar heavy. Okay, let's give this a try. I really enjoy this one, but I'm gonna try it now with the sauce.
I actually really like sponge cakes.
You like the sponge?
If
Oh.
they make it well.
Let's give it a go.
The thing is, there's no perfect dim sum place. So I take you to this restaurant, there will be a lot of people in the comments like, because every place does. I picked this place because I mean it's kind of a heritage place. So and also it's just really quirky. So
Yeah.
it's like totally not automated. But I think the most old-fashioned way of morning tea, which I think that has gone extinct now, is where old ladies have these carts with all the dim sum loaded onto it, and then they just push the cart around the restaurant and ask what you want. So you kind of just pick as you go.
That's cool.
That's like super old-fashioned. Nobody does that now.
That's nice though.
Yeah, that's
I
like
kind of imagine that to be like a very cozy situation.
Yeah, if you were to like make a restaurant now that does that, it would probably be very popular.
It's like an anti-conveyor belt.
An anti-conveyor belt.
Anti-dim
yeah.
sum
I think there are like a
conveyor
couple,
belt.
yeah, I think a couple places in Hong Kong still does that. I'm not sure if they do that now, because they would carry I think I remember from my childhood was that these old aunties, they would carry like stamps on them that refer to different categories of dim sum, because some of them are more expensive, some of them less so.
Yep.
So when you pick a dish, they will kind of put a stamp. The respective stamp on, say, your receipt or something. So when you go pay, they'll know how much you ate.
Oh wow!
If you make friends with one of the aunties, you can get the cheap stamps, but get the expensive dishes.
You can get discounts. You have to know the right people here. Okay, there's only one way to go now, and that is to try cake. Oh, it's actually like nice and warm, and it looks very, very fluffy too. Oh, I'm very, very excited to try this. It smells incredible too.
It smells really nice.
Probably goes amazingly well with the tea that we have too. Naomi's already digging in.
The consistency is really nice. It's like a little cloud.
Yeah.
I don't mind a good cake for breakfast. It's really good. It's nice. Kind of like a brown sugar to this. A little bit.
That is fantastic. It's not like super rich. It's actually kind of light. It's not going to keep you full forever. It's very, very, very light and fluffy. It's extremely tasty actually, and like I said, goes great with the tea.
I'm happy.
Happy?
Very happy.
Should mention, guys, not only is there no QR code here, they also use fans. Very, very interesting and cool. We actually, we genuinely love this. It's amazing. There's no, air conditioning. You don't need that here. You've got a big fan in your face. And it sort of, makes the restaurant, I guess, more aromatic as well, because you're getting all of the the sense of the different food that is being served. All in all, it's a very, very positive experience. And I just said that I literally could sit here probably for the next few hours and just watch people sitting and talking to their family and enjoying the food. It's so cool.